All right, hey guys, Abby, Hunjo here. We're now recording, so just wanted to have it on my Facebook page so you can see I'm a real person. Um, and there's a few things I was gonna go over tonight. I know most of you that are on here are from, a lot of you are actually from the Bisocial Traffic site, but a couple people are from some other lists that I have that I invited in. So, um, if you ask your questions or whatever, I'll see them and I can answer them, as they go by on the chat. Um, let's see. What was the title on the YouTube undercover? I think it was just type in like undercover boss. Actually, we probably can go find it. They might have under undercover boss, and I'm pretty sure it was Bethany. I guess Moda. I didn't know who. Yeah, yeah, this is the girl. There's the beatboxing, and then the dancer. Yeah, so this episode it was actually really pretty good, but I had no idea who Bethany Moda was prior to this. But she has like 10 million follow or 10 million subscribers on YouTube, and I had never even heard of her. Which is weird because I'm in the YouTube industry. But yeah, this was the undercover boss. So yeah, I just went and watched it. I watched it last night and it intrigued me. Um, but it's very it really does kind of give you like a perception on like when you create videos. I mean, just really you know, make videos from passion and like just that's what all these people did. They're all in different industries and it was just really good. Might be worth watching. But that, like I said, that was a side note. Um, Couple things I wanted to show you. I had a video that was pretty good. Optimize, like a lot of you, when you optimize your videos, there's a tool. Which has anybody heard of the keyword planner, like the Google keyword planner? It's a tool that Google does where you can type in like search terms and it will give you the results of um it'll give you results of like how many times people are searching that search term throughout the month. Yeah, Google Ads. So this tool I actually use. See, I'm in a different niche than probably most everybody. Cause like I'm not music. Um, I'm not a blogger. I'm not really even like a trainer or coach. I try and do some videos and help people out. But I mean, this tool right here, like, so I rank videos for like local business stuff. So I try and get local clients, which there's only one service I'm providing local clients right now, and that's Facebook marketing, where I actually go and manage a client's Facebook page. I try and get interaction with the clients. I just pulled on a butcher market, and I mean, if you're looking to make money, like local clients is still a great way to go. I actually um, recently just lost one of my biggest clients. Not my fault, but I had lost a client because my brother was their number one sales guy and he went and worked for the competitor. So they basically said, hey, we don't want you marketing for us anymore because your brother went and worked for the competitor, blah, blah, blah. So he kind of, I was pretty upset about it, but I was like, you know what, that's all right. I can go get other clients and do. The thing about local business is they need help. And so, like, I just started going in and talking to businesses. I went and talked to a company that fixed Mac computers, and I'm actually consulting him now. He's just paying me $99 every time I go in, and then we're exchanging. Like, he's going to give me some free headphones I wanted, and but he gives me $99. I go in for an hour and I help him with his Facebook ads. So basically, just a little consulting gig. I go in once a week, and then I get free stuff, and he pays me, $100. So I mean, that's just little things. You know more than the local business owner. I promise you. Even if the only thing you do is YouTube, you could help them with their YouTube channel and get paid for it. Um, and then, so what I'm doing with Facebook is I'm literally managing their page. So like, we'll do, we'll do posts that will try and get engagement on their Facebook page and bring people into their local store. And Facebook has great techniques for local marketing. And so it makes it very easy for people, who have a little experience with Facebook ads to go into the business. And I give a free trial. So the butcher market, I gave them a 1 week free trial. It was mid-June, I think, and they had a company already doing their social media, and I said, give me 1 week and I'll show you the difference between what they do and what I do. And I boost posts, I get interaction, I do things on their page that literally, actually, you know what, I'll show you guys the page just because there's people that, put in the chat that I really don't do this stuff. Everybody knows from last week, I love the haters. They make me happy, 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 happy. All right, so this client won't care either. Let me see if I can go to my business. So everybody who has let me make sure I've got this. Haters. That's all right. Go ahead and talk smack in the chat box. It's cool. All right, so this client, they've actually already paid me, but they didn't want to start their campaign until September 1st, which I don't know why, but but I could even show you the email. She was so happy with what we did, and I'm going to show you a difference right now between what I did and what she's currently having done. So she's out of town actually for a couple weeks. That's why we haven't posted in a while, but I have a whole campaign ready to go for this lady. And this is a local client right here in Charlotte. So this is, a place that I actually go into, and I do business with them. It was very easy to get in touch with the owner and just pitch this to her, because I said, give me 1 week, I'll do it for free. And then once I do it for free, you'll see a significant difference. I guarantee you'll want what I have. So right here, let me go down to here. So if you guys have fan pages, you can actually access the insights on your fan pages. And so this is what they were doing prior to me helping them. So this fan page actually has, I think, 8,000 fans on it. So it's not like it didn't have people, but look they had like basically no engagement through anything they were doing. They were posting, but nothing was engaged. So I started posting right here, and I knew this would do very well. And I targeted dog owners who lived in a certain zip code, and I boosted this post. But look at the engagement that they got out of this. So she was pretty impressed. She was like, I didn't even know this, could happen. And then there's some comments. Can you see the comments? Yeah. So here's the comments. There was actually people who came into this business. Like this person went in because they followed up with them in the inbox and said they just spent $35 on their dog. So like this ad worked, and she knew it worked. And then the other thing, let me look. The other thing, so here's posts they did, and then here's posts that we did. Look at the engagement difference in what we did for this company versus what their other companies do. I mean, their other company is just a posting company. That's all they do, is they just post. We actually post, boost, and go for engagement so that we can get people through the door. And that's a service I offer to make money each month off of, this campaign. The one thing I noticed is after you boosted post and get engagement, like this post really pretty much took off of theirs, but they started getting better reach after we did the boosting of the posts. And then now, obviously, I hadn't boosted yet because she'd already paid me to do it, but she wants to start September 1st. So we're going to have this gig going September 1st. And I mean, we're planning on, taking her page to the next level, but I'm pretty sure has like 8,000 fans. She's got 88, almost 9,000 fans on this page. So, and I mean, I'm charging them $1,000 a month to do this for them. And then I've got graphics people, and I've got actual people for fulfillment, that I pay to do the fulfillment part, that are already fully trained and things like that. So it's very good to do that. So that was just like one of the pages. I don't know how I got off on that tangent, but anyway, what I was saying is with the Google tool, or the keyword tool, if you're doing certain types of videos, you can actually search keywords to try and get an idea of what people are searching on the internet. So like I would search, like if I was doing this social media, like managing Facebook page or Facebook page manager. Let's just see if anybody is searching for that. Facebook page manager. You can hit this and it's going to return page manager for Facebook. So there's 22,000 people. Actually, really? 15 cents? Pages manager. Oh, okay, so that's probably people looking for the actual like page manager on Facebook. You can do like social media or Facebook marketing manager. Let me get results. So right here, so you can see like search volume on different things. So like I could run ad campaigns or try and lead people to my landing page that sells this service by running basically these keywords into here or into my ads. There's a lot of different things. So like when I'm trying or social, this one will be a big one. Social media manager or social media service, I bet is a big one. I bet that you pay a lot per click too. It'll tell you like all of that information on this tool, like what it would cost you per click if you were to run ads on this. There we go. Social media marketing. Yeah, I see 40,000 people search that per month. And people, the low range, you're going to pay anywhere from $6 to almost $14 to run that keyword. Now, I wouldn't necessarily run that in the United States. I would probably target it more down to do Charlotte, North Carolina. And then it should re-give us the search results for people who are searching that. Yeah, so 210 people, but I'm still going to pay a lot per click to get people to my landing page that sells that service. And I may convert actually pretty good because I do free trials and I actually give free trials of this away to businesses, and the free trial converts because like this lady saw, like she sent me a report actually from the other company who is doing her social media, and they send her website stats. And during the week we did the free trial, the stats went completely nuts. And so she emailed me the report, and then I was about to email her back and say, hey, did you notice the week that we did? And before I could do that, she emailed me and was like, it looks like your services really made a dramatic difference. I want to go ahead and sign up. Like she saw the difference. So it was kind of cool. But if you're doing videos on certain topics and things, like even if you're a blogger or if you're a musician or something like that, you can actually come in here and just use this tool. It's free. You just need an AdWords account or a Google Ads account, and you literally can just start typing in keywords that you think people are searching to find videos like yours. So like even beatboxing, since we talked about that last week, I have no idea how many people search for this or what type of industry it is, but and probably isn't going to get a lot of searches because I'm in Charlotte. Actually, beatbox 170 people in Charlotte. Let me go back to the United States, which you don't have to limit it to even the United States. So beatbox, let's see. My internet must be slow. Yes. I don't know why it's taking so long. There we go. Go. Something went wrong. Please try again. But basically, like, so I forget everybody's niche. Somebody give me a niche that they're in. Sorry, I'm reading through the questions. If you pay for the views and let's say you get watch hours and after you upload a video and it's monetized, but since you pay for views, you don't get a lot of views on the new videos, then what? I think that's one of the reasons why I only paid for what I needed. You do like the whole thing about boosting, you have to remember there's a purpose to boosting social media. Like you don't want to live off of boosting. You want to get popular off of, like, you want to give the perception that you're building a brand and you're building things up so that you do get exposed to more natural people who find your video, who then follow you, who then, because that's where like you're gonna even start making the money off the ads, is from the natural viewers who keep coming back to your videos. And then like because that one girl who had the 10 million followers or whatever, she's making money with YouTube, but now she's built into a brand. She has a clothing line, I think she said. She endorses other products. I mean, she gets paid to do all this stuff because she's now an influencer. And I mean, honestly, I think the whole future is going towards influencer marketing. I mean, I think that's influencer marketing is going to be the way that businesses need to market. And which is exactly actually part of what I'm selling even local business, because like with the butcher market, we have an incentive for anybody at checkout. If they'll sign in or check into the business, the butcher market, if they check in with their phone and they check in on Facebook, they get like a 10% discount at checkout, or they get like this free coupon or voucher for like a vacation. We're doing a couple different things. But what that does is when the butcher market has somebody check in for them, what's it do? It's influencer marketing, because as soon as I check into a place on Facebook, what's it do? It alerts all my friends that Abby Hundro just checked into the butcher market, lets all my friends know. And what is that? That's free marketing for the local business. It's not dollars they had to spend to get eyeballs on their business. And you see it all the time with hotels. When people check into hotels, you see it all the time with restaurants, and that's free marketing. But local businesses don't even incentivize or encourage places to do that. And they're missing out because Facebook sets the local business up perfectly to do things like that. And it's this, I mean, influencer marketing is like, I mean, I can't emphasize how much I think influencer marketing is going to be where it's at. And I mean, you can see it on Instagram. I mean, you can see it on that. Here's a site. I'll send you all a link. Let me pause my screen real quick. I gotta look something up, and I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, paused. Okay. I wanted to look something up. There's this. Do any of you guys do Instagram, or have you attempted to do Instagram or shout outs or anything like that? No. Yeah, I'm actually going to start a buy social traffic. All right, I'm showing my screen. Here, I'll put this in the chat box. Y'all can check it out. It's a site called Shoutcart. But this site right here is actually pretty cool. I might actually start selling shout outs and manage them, because I've gotten some pretty decent results with getting traffic to my website with this. So like I went in and I'll log in. This is one of my accounts, my main account. This actually, you can come, oops, that's not where I want to go. You can come in here, and what this does is it gives you like the bio of these users, and you can find people in your niche. So I always do, I don't ever do Twitter. I don't like Twitter. If you were on last week, you know I don't like Twitter. But Instagram and a bio link. So I look up all profiles, and then look, you can look up. So if you're in the music, they're right here, music. Actually, here, we can do this. Take these all off. And then I want to come down and just look at the music people. So right here, I mean, these are pretty cheap. You could find one of these. You want to actually kind of go to their profile, make sure they get good engagement. Let's go check this guy out. For $10, let's go look at his Instagram real quick. I'll tell you how to know if they're real or not. But for 2 hours, he'll shout you out. You want to do a link in bio, so you'd want to pay the $20. And usually 2 hours is actually plenty of time, because on Instagram, the feeds go so fast and people post so often. The post really is only good for the first couple hours anyway. So I wouldn't do more than like 3 hours. Like I wouldn't pay for more than a 3 hour, boost. And what these guys do is, we'll go over this guy's account. Instagram. We'll go to this guy's account. And let's go here. Okay, so he's got some sort of, okay, so he's got music. So he does a lot of, it looks like he posts a lot of music, some instruments. I mean, it looks like speaker, like he's just got some nice images. But for $10, he'll feature you to his 15,000 people. Let's see, they've got, yeah, these are, I mean, they're really quality pictures of the studio, you know? I mean, which they're nice. So like if you had something like this might not be the perfect one for your music, depending on your niche, but this is the idea is like look at how much engagement he gets. So he only has 15,000 people, but he gets 1,300 likes and he had 68 comments. I mean, that's actually pretty, you know, pretty good. So this guy, it might be worth $20 if you're trying to get him. Now, if he was in a certain genre or something, it may help you if you're in the same. But even like the beatboxing guy, he could feature the beatbox person. I bet these people who follow him would be interested in that because it's different. It's cool. It has to do with music. Let's go look at another one. So this guy wants $500. He would have to have some crazy engagement for me to pay him $500. Music. Okay, so what they do is they'll describe, typically the better they describe their followers, the better the account it is. This one, 17 to 24 men. Yeah, I probably wouldn't pay this. Let's just go see what his engagement is, just for fun. Okay, so he's got 95, or she has got 95,000 followers. Let's look at these posts. That other guy had just as much engagement as this girl. I'd pay the other guy $20. I wouldn't pay them $500. So you just kind of want to verify and look at accounts and see what would be ideal. Here's one for $5 and they got 75. Let's check this one out. But I've done shout outs before. I think I pointed this out last week. This is, I did talk about my account where I did some shout outs for selling like a t-shirt, a superhero t-shirt. And I had given the example, this is actually the site I used, which I didn't share the site last week, but this is the site I actually used to find somebody to post that t-shirt. And I sold like 8 or 9 shirts and it cost me $20 to get a shout out. So, I mean, I was happy with it because I just wanted proof of concept that something like this worked. But I've done shout outs just to get leads. So like I'll send like basically like I have a money making Instagram account and I'll send, you know, I'll get shout outs to it. People will come visit my profile, click the link in the profile and then opt into my landing page and download my free book or whatever it is I'm giving away. And that's worked actually really well. So like this one, decent engagement, but for the number of followers, it's kind of low. But some of their stuff does pretty well. So you just got to kind of look. For $5, it might be worth trying. So this is just one of those sites, no matter what your niche is, you can find other bloggers on here. If you're a blogger, you can find other bloggers. And like you can even do like a shout out exchange as you get bigger on yours. You can feature products. There's companies that will send you free stuff to like feature their t-shirt or if you wear it, you know, I mean, they do that kind of stuff all the time. And this site is just kind of, you just got to kind of explore it, but I found it to be pretty good. And there's some actual pretty good accounts on here. There's some good health and wellness accounts on here too. So you just got to kind of do your own research and figure out what niche you're trying to do, but they've got a lot of niches. So I don't know what niches a lot of you are in, but that's, you know, just kind of one of the sites I use in order to just, you know, find people to come look at my stuff, you know, get traffic. I mean, the key to everything in business is traffic. You've got to get it from somewhere. And then let's see, I know, Alicia, you said you had some questions and stuff. If you want to start putting any questions in the chat box, then, I mean, I'll definitely start answering. But these two tools I think can help, like, because you could even have them shout out like your YouTube channel. You know, have a really good a cool image, or a lot of them will even do videos for you. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's cool. Affiliate marketing question. Yeah, you can ask affiliate marketing. That's fine. What do I use for landing page? I use ClickFunnels for all of my landing pages. I don't know if you've heard of it, but ClickFunnels is very good for it's just very easy to use. And like one of the guys that mentors me, he gives away a lot of free funnels. And so I just use it because that's what he recommended. And when he gives us free funnels, then I can download them. Like when he gives them away for free, I can download them, which makes it really nice. This is a link. I think they have I put the link in the chat box, but I think they have like a 2-week free trial or something like that. But yeah, they like, and I have funnels too. Like I have funnels for local business capture pages. I have funnels for like giving away free books, free affiliate, free like everything. So like I may do some stuff on some funnels and just give away some of the funnels. Let's see, I use Builderall. Yeah. Builderall is actually really good. But I've been doing ClickFunnels for so long. Like Builderall is not as old as ClickFunnels. It's newer. So I didn't jump on. They actually have a really good affiliate program too, and you can actually make some pretty good money with. Do you make money off their affiliate program by chance, Alicia? Yeah, you got 8 leads. See? Yeah. I mean, that's all affiliate marketing takes. Do you promote it like with YouTube, or is you just what do you use it for? Working on it. Cool. Okay. Are you like doing internet marketing? Yeah, to get money. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't promote ClickFunnels too much. Like I do give some away, some funnels away. Does Builderall probably has the exact same thing where you can just share like a template or yeah, okay. I figured they did. I had looked into it. I actually had a free account and I used it for a little bit. I was to the point where I had to focus on one thing, because when you focus on a ton of things, you tend not to get much done. So that's why I had to kind of zone in and stick with one. And I know Builderall is a little bit cheaper than ClickFunnels. So, but yeah, it helps to do that kind of thing. But yeah, I'll have to look more closely at some of your videos and watch some more of them and see what you're doing. But yeah, I don't know. I like affiliate marketing. That's kind of like the next thing I'm trying to get into, which all of you are on some sort of list of mine. So like some of you have seen probably when I've sent out emails and I've, recommended another product, and I don't do it very often, but that one guy who teaches that YouTube course on how to make money is pretty good. I mean, it's ranked really high, and I send that thing out. That's part of being an affiliate marketer. So when people signed up for that, I make a little tiny commission off of that. It's just kind of, but he's ranked pretty high for helping people. So I liked his course actually. And then there's a couple like Instagram courses and things like that, and I like to take the courses first before I recommend them, but like my Instagram list, I'll probably send that out too. Because I mean, you really like if you use proper hashtags and optimize on Instagram, you can get a lot of natural traffic on there, which is pretty nice. Let's see. You guys have been good asking questions. Anything more that I can show you guys? I just want to show you a couple tools that I use pretty much. Very good. Cool. You're welcome. Trying to think if there's any others. I showed you all Canva last week, I think, for doing Instagram posts. But yeah, Shout Cart, I just kind of wanted to show you guys because I mean, I think there's some good accounts on here. And I mean, it's worth testing stuff for 20 or 30 bucks to see how much traffic you get. And a lot of times, like, I mean, you want to track how many hits you're getting, so you want to give them like a tracking URL or have a tracking URL in there. Let's see, how do you get people to pay? It's so hard to get the first sale. I'm curious at what you do. Get the first sale for like something like an affiliate program, like Builderall, or like just okay. Well, like okay, for example, like every business, I think success is based on the list that you have. Like you need to be building, and I assume you have an email list, right? Like, do you have some sort of autoresponder that you use that where you're collecting? Okay, which now do you do it in Builderall or do you use like an independent Aweber Get Response, one of those? Mailing Boss in Build. Okay, so it's in Builderall. Okay, so the biggest thing is you've got to get traffic to a landing page where you're giving something away either free or you're giving away something for a very small price. Like right now I'm setting up a funnel that's going to actually be selling a book. It's going to be a $7 book, and then it's going to have what's called a bump sale that's going to be $3. So in the end I can make 10 bucks off the initial sale, but it's going to get them on a list. It's going to be a buyer's list. And then I'm going to lead them into like, hey, do you want to set up this same type of business? I'll provide you the book. I'll provide you the funnel. I'll provide you everything that you need. Sign up to my ClickFunnels. Sign up to my sign up to my autoresponder, sign up to, so, and I use affiliate links to do that. And I'm encouraging them in my autoresponder to do that. Now, the free webinar, Alicia, are you doing it or are you sending them to a free webinar that someone else does? Okay, so someone else does it. I do that too, because I mean, I don't really do a ton of webinars. I try and do these every week because I know a lot of people just like to get on and know somebody's at the other end of a business. And so I try and do that. It's not necessarily in my comfort zone, but I do it because then people get to know me too. But now let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of solo ads? Vaguely. Okay. Now solo ads is how a ton of internet marketers get their traffic. I use a couple of different sites and I can actually I can show you a couple sites where they sell them. What solo ads are is basically people who have email lists. So say, you know, like right now I have obviously an email list for everybody who's bought YouTube views on my new site. So I've got a list of a couple thousand people. And with those people, I can email them something. Now, I wouldn't do this, but somebody else could come to me and say, hey, Abby, do you have anybody who is in the niche of that wants social media services? I'm going to pay you per click. For everybody who clicks on the email, I'm going to pay you per click to send them to my site. Now, obviously, I wouldn't do that because I don't want to send people to another site because I'm the one who's selling social media services. But what these internet marketers do is they're building up these lists. People have opted in. They build up a 10,000 list. They can provide somebody with 300 clicks, which means that they're going to sell you 300 clicks for, let's just say, 50 cents a click. They'll say, I'll send my email out for $150, and I guarantee I'll get you 300 clicks to your landing page. So you pay them $150 and they run the campaign, and those people they're emailing will then click on your link, go to your landing page, and he'll guarantee 300 clicks. So it's basically an exchange of, I mean, you're basically just paying per click. So, and there's a lot of solo ad providers that will pay you, or you can pay them 30 cents a click, 40 cents a click. You know, the more clicks you buy from them, the cheaper it gets. But that can be a very effective way to get people to opt into your page because these are people who've already opted into someone else's page. So they're very likely it's a higher likely they're going to opt into yours. Does that make sense? And I can show you some sites where they sell solo ads. I use a couple of different ones. Are you trying to sell? What's your niche? Are you doing like internet marketing, like how to make money, like teach people how to make money, that type of thing? Actually, I actually have the screen on pause because I'm checking something. It's okay. Your diary of hacks, like internet marketing hacks. What kind of hacks? Who you hacking? Oh, okay, YouTube. Okay, so you're focused on YouTube. Gotcha. I'm looking up some links. There's a couple providers. I just can't remember them, but I keep everything in like a notepad. Let me see if I can find it. This is one that I've actually had some luck with. This one's called Udemy. You're doing this for cash. Yeah, I do stuff for cash too. That's what I just want to make money. But Udemy is one of them. I'm trying to think. Let me see, traffic for me. I want to say that's another one. This guy actually, that owns this site, he was actually just featured on House Hunters International, on HGTV. I don't know if anybody watched HGTV, but he was actually, his name is like Harris Fellman. He owns this site called Traffic for Me. And I just saw him on House Hunters. I was like, that's that internet marketing guy. And then as soon as they introduced him, he was like, yeah, I'm an internet marketer. I was like, that's the owner of Traffic for Me. And it was just really funny that, like, I knew who he was and that I've bought things through his website. But these are basically providers. You can sign up and find providers who will send out solo ads for you. And what's cool is they'll have a rating next to them. So yeah, my screen didn't change. I have it on pause. I haven't, because I opened up my notepad. And that's got all the $1 million secrets in it. Just kidding. There, now my screen should be good. But yeah, so I'm going to be utilizing solo ads a whole lot more. I've tested several things. I've had pretty good opt-in rates on the funnels I've created, like, up to like a 46% click-through rate, which is pretty good. Let's see. Well, I have 400 clicks in 2 or 3 days. The issue I'm having is getting them to pay. Yeah, that's always the issue. That's why you got to get it's a numbers game. They like the idea and they do the trial. It's like they are dragging. I go to Facebook groups. Do you the people who they get on your list first, before, like during the trial, right? Do you have an autoresponder going out like every couple of days that's following up with them, that's encouraging them to sign up, that's, hey, make sure you complete your trial so we can give you some free funnels, like any type of incentive follow-up that you're doing with them? Okay. You tested it and you think it's going to the spam folder. There is one trick. I actually get a pretty good open rate. Like, I don't know how the mailing system works with that, but I was messing up really bad. I use GetResponse, and with GetResponse, there's this one, like when you write your whole email and you go to send it out to people, there's this button that says take your email from HTML to plain text. And when I click that button and I convert the email, my spam score goes completely down to like a 1. And it was hitting like a 4.49 out of 5. Like, it was terrible, and I wasn't inboxing at all. And as soon as I figured that out, because I went and got help from GetSmart, he's like, you have to have your email in plain text version too, so that people who get email in plain text, they can still get it or something like that. He says it reduces your spam score tremendously. So like I literally went from like a 4.59 or something like that out of 5 all the way down to like a 1.32. And now I'm getting inbox, and sometimes I get 50 or 60% open rates. And then I'm getting, so I may send 1,800 emails out, and like my best one has been like over 1,000 opens and like I think 650 clicks or something like that. So I mean, it was crazy. But that was one little thing I changed, and I started inboxing. So yeah, you do want to test it to see if things are inboxing. And there's some good like tools and courses that like kind of help with that. I could try and find maybe one of the videos on it, because that was one thing. Like I have a seed group that I'll test first to see how many it inboxes. And I mean, that's the thing too, is like you don't need hundreds of thousands of people on an email. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have 100,000. If you're not inboxing, I mean, it doesn't matter. So the biggest thing is like you could have 1,000 people on your list, but if you're inboxing to 990 of them, then it's probably going to be a pretty successful email. So that's one thing. I don't know if the Builderall mailing tool, if they have the ability, but that tremendously just changing it to making sure there was a version like HTML to plain text is the function that I do. Like I literally just hit a button that says take HTML and make it plain text, so that those people who get plain text, it inboxes to them, and my spam score totally went down. So if there's a feature, maybe you can ask support or something like that. I would actually get on support and I would ask them, because they should be willing to help you figure out how to inbox. But I would try that first. Let's see, is there any more questions? I didn't have too much tonight. Might actually try and figure out how to do like where I can draw on the screen and like actually draw out the funnels. Let's see, well, if you still have your account, can you test it out and see if it's worth it? I'm giving it. Oh, the Builderall? Yeah, I don't even know if my account's active. I just did like the free trial. But then I didn't even go through the thing to even set something up, because it was like, oh dang, I got to start from scratch setting up funnels. I'm just gonna go over here to ClickFunnels because I already have a bunch of funnels already done. Like, and I've gotten a bunch of free funnels to use that are optimized really well for opting in or getting opt-ins to books and stuff like that. And I know it's more expensive at ClickFunnels. It was just too hard to transition. And a lot of the internet marketers I follow all use ClickFunnels. So it's like, yeah, I'd love to use Builderall, but if I can get free stuff from all the people who are helping me, then I'm just going to stick with ClickFunnels. That's why I stopped Builderall, because the email would send to spam. Okay, so you also had RC. You also had problems with Builderall going to spam. See, and I wonder, like, because ClickFunnels has their own email too, but I'm wondering if they would have problems too, just because it's a big, maybe because everybody's emailing the same stuff. I don't know. I still use GetResponse and Aweber, and I sync those with my pages instead of using the one provided at ClickFunnels, which I just think it's too much of a hassle to get my lists and try and put them somewhere else. Because, I mean, I've got lists with a lot of people on it, and I just don't want to switch. I've already got enough. I mean, I start a new list for every little thing I do. So, and that's the other thing. I don't know, Alicia, if you've ever done this, but like, so you're on a couple of my lists now. Obviously, you're on, my buy social traffic site. You get the emails there, but you're also on my list for these weekly trainings. So like there's a lot of people on a lot of my lists that all filter into this weekly training. And so that, like getting people on multiple lists who are interested in different things can make you more money in different areas. So like splitting your list. And I think I talked about last week the fan page thing. I built a list of like 300 or 400 Apple fans. I know they like Apple products, but there's probably a percentage of those there actually may even be somebody from that page on here, because I even sent the list out to, like, I know Apple people want to make money, you know, and so like you can get people, some of the same people on new lists, which then in the end just help with Alicia, have you heard of ClickBank? I enjoy that you're chatty tonight. Okay, so are you trying to affiliate to that? Because I mean, I'll show you my account. I'll just bleep it out of the replay if I don't want any of this disclosed. But I don't think it's a big deal. Here's an example. Like I was telling you, I found that YouTube product. So like, I mean, this isn't much money, but this is like this is money that is just from my autoresponder. So like people got on my list because they bought a social product or YouTube views, and then I sent them a thank you. And then the next one, I sent them an email on how to optimize their videos, and I sent them to an article to try and give value to help people out. And then the next email, I think I emailed a promo code or something. And then the next email, I emailed them this product on here that's about making money with YouTube, because that's what essentially most people are, YouTube money. So I found a product, and I went and looked at reviews, and I found, things like this or whatever it was. This guy was pretty good. So I was like, you know what? This guy, he has good testimonials, it's a good page. This is what I was actually sending with my affiliate link in my email to actually make. I mean, it's an extra $100, but extra $100 coming from a lot of places is cool. And there's a cool Instagram product on here that I'll probably send out. But there's a lot of stuff depending on the niche you're going on. I mean, I'd look around here and find a good product. This one's good too because like it has a decent gravity score. You want to look at the gravity score, and the higher the gravity score, the better the product sells, basically. So like I wouldn't promote any of these that have NA. I mean, I just wouldn't even bother looking at them. Here's a tip too. If you want to see the best selling product on here, just leave this blank and hit search. Look at the numerology. That niche right now is what is selling the best. And then this, who would even think to go into these niches? I'm gonna rank some videos, I think. What the heck? Green Juice Wars. $97. That's got a great gravity. I might have to look that up. But I'm going to actually test ranking some videos for some of this stuff. But people make a lot of money off of this. ClickBank. I mean, I think it's the #1 digital platform, if I'm not mistaken. But they have a lot of products on here, and like I tell people, you can make money in any niche. There's one that used to sell really well that was for woodworking. It was one of the top products. Ted's Wood, I think right here, this one. This is the one that sold the best. So like my friend, actually his granddad made these like wooden toys, and we would just video like the finished products of these wooden toys, and we threw them on YouTube, and we would throw this product in the description. And I mean, he was getting like tens of thousands of views on this, and he even had somebody like call his grandfather from California and called him and said, "Can you make me a bunch of toys for Christmas for all my grandkids?" So like he got business out of his YouTube video, and then we were getting money off of people clicking that link. So I mean, it's crazy. Who would think you could make money off of woodworking? But it's pretty cool. So this is a site you may want to spend some time on and see if there's a good quality product that has a low refund rate that people get a lot out of that you could, boost to. But that's 2 of you now that said that Builderall goes to spam. So do they let you integrate though with your own autoresponder by chance? Like, can you do get response, or can you do your own? Okay. I just know, like, I don't really want to disclose this. Let me see if I can. I'm going to pause this real quick because I'll show you where the button is. If I can, I don't want to show, like, my subscribers or anything. Let me see if I can do, because it literally, like, weekly reminder. I'm going to see if I can do this real quick. Yeah, the point of Builderall is to have it all in one. Yeah, I get it. What's the highest package on Builderall? Like, what's the most expensive package on Builderall? $29 for everything? Oh, $49. $49.50 is the biggest one now. God, that's way cheaper than ClickFunnels. Oh, you got to pay to be an affiliate. That's right. I remember that. See, well, at least I don't have to pay to be an affiliate of ClickFunnels. But I guess it doesn't matter if... Okay, so I'm going to show my screen again. Hold on. Show. Okay, so like I'm in here right now. Like this was the email I sent out earlier. So what I was saying is there's this button down here, right here where it says plain text, literally going HTML to plain text, and then I wrap my long lines. Doing that one step right there takes my spam score. So we'll see what it spam scores. See, I told you I had a lot of lists. See, I'm at a 1.32, and that delivers pretty well. So like my spam score is it used to be like a 4. I think it was like 4.59 or 4.69, something crazy out of 5, and I was getting so pissed because I knew people were not reading my email because they weren't getting it. And then people would email me and be like, I'll be like, I emailed you, and they'd be like, oh, I just went and checked spam. You're in the spam. And I'm just like, are you kidding? Let me exit because I don't want to send any emails. But yeah. So, I mean, that, so, I mean, yeah, inboxing is key. I would ask Builderall about that because I would think everybody would be having that problem. And I would not think they would enjoy it. But anyway, if there's any last minute questions before I wrap up, I guess it's been close to an hour. Last week we went kind of long, but there was a lot more questions last week. Oh, Alicia, did you see the dashboard? I forget if you were one of the ones that emailed me about it. I can let you sign up for a free account. What about you, Dan? Some of you signed up. I'll show it real quick. Let me see if I can. Ooh, yeah. So this is like I think I'm going to like this. I don't know if the warnings, but I need to put the warning on top. But this will be nice because it'll list the services. So when you'll see every service, the minimums, the maximums, the cost, the descriptions is going to have very descriptive details on every single service that we have. And then to place new orders is super cheap. I mean, you just pick, okay, I want comments, I want this, or I want random comments, and I want 20 of them. And then it gives you the price, and then boom, you can check out. And then, yeah, I do have the big old warning. Gotcha. It's all good. Yeah, I sent the warning out right before, like 15 minutes before, just last minute people getting on, and I knew Chad'd be back. The haters already logged off, so it's all good. But yeah, and then I'm hoping like all the ticket systems can be done through here. I'll build this page out. It's just basic right now. Got terms, I'll have facts, people can add funds. I need to test Stripe still. I know PayPal. Oh, did that not work? Oh, okay, Stripe. Okay, I was just making sure. I haven't been able to test credit card yet. Maybe people don't know if Stripe is credit card processor. But maybe I'll put that when I redo this page too. But that way, like, people can track. So like their orders, you can actually see like where things are at. And this is just my account that I'm testing. But yeah, so like cancel, complete, like you can see like what's in progress, what's going. What's nice is as soon as you put your order in, we'll go ahead and grab the start count of the video so you know right where it's at. you'll know how many videos or how many views you ordered or whatever the amount you ordered, and then you'll know when it's complete, and there'll be 0 left. So hopefully this will help a little bit, and it will track history. And then if, people need refills on stuff and things like that, I'm going to have a refill button and all that stuff. So that we can make sure, things go pretty smoothly. Cause like right now I literally track everything in a spreadsheet. I had to hire 3 people cause I was like, I can't handle all this. So everything, yeah. And eventually I'll have it pinging the database and automatically starting, but I'm not ready for that because I need to make sure something like that would work. Cause I would hate for something there to go wrong. I would have to test that a lot, but everybody who's been testing it so far has liked it. So I'm pretty glad about that. So I'll probably start launching it next week after I've tested a little bit more, but I think it's a work in progress, but hopefully the programmers are doing good and getting things done, all the requests that I'm trying to do. But with that, if there's no other questions, pretty much done. I may have an affiliate program for the site someday. That would be kind of cool. But we'll see. But yeah, if anybody needs help, just reach out to me during the week. You can like my fan page if you want. If you don't, I'm not really building it. I probably will start putting like some good content out eventually. I've got all these ideas, but it's hard. I'm so busy like doing the day-to-day stuff that I got to get some good workers in here so that I can do the marketing, because that's all I want to do is marketing. But all right, well, if nothing more, I will talk with y'all later. Yeah, go ahead and give me a call tomorrow. I should be around probably in the morning. I've got a client meeting at 1, and I got to pick somebody up at the airport at 4. So it would have to be before 1. So that'll work. All right. Well, if nothing else, I will talk with you all later, and maybe I'll see you next week. Have a good one.